Get ready because the tech world is absolutely exploding with innovation, and we've got the inside scoop right here on Qualcomm Pulse. The pace of change is relentless, and if you blink, you might just miss the next big thing. Today, we're diving deep into the companies shaping our digital future, bringing you the need-to-know updates that could redefine the landscape. From groundbreaking hardware to strategic market plays, we're covering it all with the energy you expect. You do not want to miss this. Stick around because the future is happening now. Market movers. Get ready for a deep dive into the titans of the tech industry. We're breaking down the latest analyst takes on the biggest chip stocks out there, comparing the giants to see who's leading the AI revolution and who's struggling to keep up. Is your favorite chip maker in the top spot, or is a dark horse about to take the crown? We've got the exclusive analysis. Gaming's next level. Prepare for some serious power. Acer is unleashing new gaming desktops that are set to blow your mind, packed with cutting-edge processors and graphics cards. We're talking about machines designed for ultimate performance and immersive experiences. Get ready to upgrade your setup because these beasts are about to hit the market. Portable powerhouses. What if you could have desktop-level graphics power in a sleek laptop form factor? We're looking at innovative solutions that are bridging the gap between portability and raw performance, allowing you to game and create on the go like never before. This could be a game changer for mobile computing. And finally, we're exploring the strategic moves of a major player in the semiconductor space. With the AI and data center markets heating up, we're analyzing leadership transitions and how they might shape the company's ambitious plans for the future. Will they stay ahead of the curve in this rapidly evolving industry? We've got the breakdown. Don't miss a single second of this packed episode. Hit that subscribe button, ring the notification bell, and join the Qualcomm Pulse community for all your essential tech updates. Chip stock showdown, Nvidia versus Intel versus AMD. The semiconductor industry is sizzling, driven by the insatiable demand for artificial intelligence, ongoing geopolitical trade dynamics, and crucial discussions around tariffs. A significant trend emerging is the pressure on U.S. semiconductor companies to bolster domestic production and reduce their reliance on overseas manufacturing and component suppliers. Against this backdrop, a comprehensive analysis using TipRanks stock comparison tool pitted Nvidia NVDA, Intel INTC, and advanced micro devices AMD head-to-head, seeking to identify the top chip stock pick according to Wall Street analysts. Nvidia, a dominant force, recently reported its second quarter of fiscal year 2026 results, showcasing better-than-expected revenue and earnings, largely fueled by the sustained demand for its graphics processing units, GPUs, essential for powering advanced AI models. Despite this strong performance, investors noted that revenue from the data center segment, while showing a robust 56% year-over-year growth in Q2 FY26, fell slightly short of expectations. Nevertheless, Nvidia's leadership remains optimistic, anticipating substantial continued demand for its AI solutions from a diverse range of clients, including cloud service providers, emerging neoclouds, enterprises, and even sovereign entities. Management projects a staggering $3 trillion to $4 trillion in AI infrastructure spending by the end of this decade, positioning Nvidia to be a primary beneficiary of this massive market expansion. Following the earnings release, Stifel analyst Ruben Roy reaffirmed a buy rating on Nvidia stock, setting a price target of $212. Roy observed that Nvidia achieved a modest revenue beat, with the gaming segment showing particular strength, though the data center segment's revenue missed projections. Importantly, Roy highlighted Nvidia's Q3 FY26 revenue outlook of $54 billion, which surpassed consensus estimates. This forecast indicates incremental sequential growth, primarily driven by renewed strength in the data center segment. While the Q3 guidance does not incorporate revenue from China or the H20 chip, management indicated a potential revenue contribution of $2 billion to $5 billion from the H20 if specific geopolitical challenges are resolved. Roy concluded that his long-term investment thesis for Nvidia remains intact, emphasizing that the advent of agentic AI and complex reasoning necessitates significant increases in compute power, with demand for AI infrastructure visibility extending well into 2025. He firmly believes that Nvidia is exceptionally well-positioned to capitalize on these trends. Wall Street sentiment towards Nvidia is overwhelmingly positive, reflected in a strong buy consensus rating derived from 33 buy recommendations, 3 holds, and a single sell. The average price target for NVDA stock stands at $210.69, suggesting an approximate 23.4% upside potential. Year-to-date, NVDA stock has already surged by 27%. Intel's stock has experienced a notable rally, climbing 25% over the past month, which has brought its year-to-date gains to around 21%. This surge was significantly bolstered by a substantial $5.7 billion investment from the U.S. government, securing roughly a 10% stake in the company. An additional $2 billion investment from SoftBank further bolstered investor confidence. However, a majority of Wall Street analysts maintain a cautious stance, largely due to Intel's perceived inability to capitalize on the AI-driven growth opportunities and its continued loss of market share. Despite restructuring efforts under CEO Lip-Bu Tan, many analysts express concern about Intel's capacity to outpace rivals through rapid development of competitive chips. Morgan Stanley analyst Joseph Moore, for instance, reaffirmed a hold rating with a $23 price target, indicating that a more constructive view would require clearer strategic direction and demonstrable progress in regaining server leadership. Moore characterized Intel's turnaround as a lengthy and arduous process, suggesting there are no quick fixes for its long-standing business challenges. He emphasized that Intel's recovery must begin with an improved microprocessor roadmap and expressed skepticism regarding the company's foundry strategy, citing historical complexities and prolonged development cycles. Even with government support, Moore argues that Intel must first stabilize its core microprocessor business to achieve the scale necessary for investing in advanced process technologies like 14A. He views the foundry business decision as critical, asserting it must be based on strategic or financial merit, not merely patriotic considerations. With 26 holds, 3 sells, and 1 buy recommendation, the consensus rating for Intel stock on Wall Street is hold. The average price target of $22.34 suggests a potential downside risk of approximately 8% from current levels. Advanced Micro Devices, AMD, has seen its stock price climb 34% year-to-date, driven by renewed optimism about its prospects in capturing AI-led demand through innovative product launches. While AMD trails Nvidia in the AI chip race, the increasing demand for chips focused on inference, as opposed to training, is expected to drive growth for its offerings. Specifically, AMD's MI355 chip and MI400 GPUs are anticipated to secure significant market share in AI inference. Furthermore, the company is experiencing strong demand for its ePYC server processors, which are crucial for supporting AI workloads. Recently, Truist Securities analyst William Stein upgraded AMD from a hold to a buy rating, raising the price target from $173 to $213. Stein noted that industry contacts have increasingly reported hyperscalers engaging with AMD in a partnership capacity, expressing significant interest in deploying AMD's chips at scale. This marks a notable shift from previous years, where AMD was often viewed primarily as a pricing alternative to Nvidia. Stein has also raised his earnings per share, EPS, estimates for calendar year 2027 to $7.89, identifying the MI355 chip as a key growth driver. Currently, Wall Street maintains a moderate buy consensus rating on Advanced Micro Devices, based on 26 buys and 10 holds. The average AMD stock price target of $184.91 implies an upside potential of approximately 14% from current levels. Overall, Wall Street analysts are highly bullish on Nvidia, cautiously optimistic about AMD, and maintaining a neutral stance on Intel. Analysts foresee greater upside potential in NVDA stock compared to its peers. Nvidia has firmly established a dominant position in the AI GPU market and is strategically poised for continued expansion, underpinned by its consistent innovation and strong operational execution. But which of these chip giants is truly poised to dominate the future? Stay tuned as we explore the latest in gaming hardware that promises to redefine performance. Acer's Nitro powerhouse. Gaming desktops get an AMD Zen 5 X3D and RTX 50 series boost. Acer is making waves in the gaming desktop market by unveiling two new Nitro-branded machines, positioned as more accessible alternatives to their high-end Predator Orion 7000 and 5000 series. However, the newly announced Nitro 70 is arguably set to outshine its premium siblings, primarily due to its potent AMD Zen 5 X3D CPU. Meanwhile, the Nitro 50 is positioned as a more budget-conscious option, featuring a CPU that aligns with its more affordable market segment. The Acer Nitro 70 is configurable with some truly impressive specifications. Users can opt for the top-tier AMD Ryzen 9 9950 X3D processor, paired with an Nvidia GeForce RTX 5090 GPU. Complementing this powerhouse is support for up to 128 GB of DDR5 6000 RAM, and a dual-drive storage configuration featuring 2 TB of PCIe Gen 4 solid-state storage, alongside a substantial 4 TB mechanical hard drive. In contrast, the Nitro 50 is more constrained, limited to an AMD Ryzen 7 8700G processor and a GeForce RTX 5080 GPU. While this pairing might be considered questionable even for a budget build, both desktop models share identical memory and storage options. Connectivity is robust across both the Acer Nitro 70 and Nitro 50. Both feature Wi-Fi 7 for high-speed wireless networking, a 2.5 GB/s Ethernet port for reliable wired connections, 2 USB 3.2 Type-C ports, 5 USB 3.2 Type-A ports, and 2 USB 2 ports, alongside the standard array of audio input and output jacks. A notable difference is that the Nitro 70 comes equipped with a 360 mm all-in-one AIO liquid cooler, ensuring optimal thermal performance for its high-end components. Acer has not specified the exact cooling solution for the Nitro 50. Similarly, the Nitro 70 is powered by a robust 1,200-watt PSU, while the Nitro 50 is restricted to an 850-watt PSU, reflecting the different power demands of their respective configurations. Pricing for these new machines has also been revealed, with the Acer Nitro 70 starting at EUR 1,999 and the Nitro 50 beginning at EUR 1,699. These prices are likely indicative of the entry-level variants for each model, as Acer has not yet detailed the specific hardware configurations included at these starting points. Both desktops are slated to be available in the first quarter of 2026, giving gamers a clear timeframe for when they can expect these new options to hit the market. Audience impact. Gamers are buzzing about the potential for high-end performance at more accessible price points, with particular excitement around the AMD Zen 5 X3D CPU in the Nitro 70, seen as a significant upgrade over previous offerings. These new Acer desktops are packing some serious heat, but what happens when you want that desktop power in a more portable package? We're now turning the spotlight to innovative solutions that are making that a reality. GIGABYTE AERO X16 Review. A portable powerhouse with AMD Ryzen AI 7 and RTX 5070. In a move that could redefine mobile computing for creators and gamers alike, the GIGABYTE AERO X16 is making headlines with its impressive integration of advanced processing and graphics technology. This laptop aims to deliver a desktop-class experience, packing a formidable combination of an AMD Ryzen AI 7 350 processor and an Nvidia GeForce RTX 5070 graphics card. This pairing suggests a significant leap in performance for a portable machine, targeting users who demand power without sacrificing mobility. The GIGABYTE AERO X16 is engineered to cater to demanding workloads, from complex 3D rendering and video editing to high-fidelity gaming. The inclusion of the AMD Ryzen AI 7350 processor signifies a focus on AI acceleration, likely benefiting tasks such as machine learning, content creation workflows, and enhanced system responsiveness. This processor is designed to handle sophisticated computations, making it a strong contender for professional users. Complementing the CPU is the Nvidia GeForce RTX 5070 GPU, a next-generation graphics card that promises substantial improvements in graphical performance, ray tracing capabilities, and AI-powered features like DLSS. This combination positions the Aero X16 as a potent tool for users who need raw graphical horsepower on the go. While the review specifically highlights the Aero X16 with the Ryzen AI 7350 and RTX 5070, the broader context of Gigabyte's innovation is also evident. The mention of the AORUS RTX 5090 AI box, which transforms slim laptops into desktop-class machines by adding liquid-cooled RTX 5090 power via Thunderbolt 5, showcases Gigabyte's commitment to pushing the boundaries of laptop expandability and performance. This external GPU solution offers a glimpse into a future where laptop users aren't necessarily limited by their device's internal components, providing a pathway to unparalleled graphics performance through high-speed external connectivity. The Gigabyte Aero X16, with its integrated high-performance components, represents a significant step towards consolidating powerful computing capabilities within a portable form factor. The focus on AI processing, coupled with a top-tier graphics card, suggests that Gigabyte is keenly aware of the evolving demands of the modern user, particularly in creative industries and the gaming community. The ability to handle demanding tasks efficiently and effectively without being tethered to a desk is a key selling point for laptops in this segment. Audience impact. Tech enthusiasts and creative professionals are expressing excitement about the potential for powerful, portable workstations, with many anticipating benchmarks and real-world performance tests of the Ryzen AI 7 and RTX 5070 combination in a laptop form factor. This fusion of power and portability is truly impressive, but how are major semiconductor players navigating the rapidly evolving landscape? We're now shifting our focus to the strategic direction of a key industry leader and its ambitions in the AI and data center markets. AMD's strategic path, navigating AI ambitions amidst leadership shifts. To be an AMD shareholder today, one must possess a strong conviction in the long-term growth trajectory of artificial intelligence, AI, and high-performance computing, particularly within the data center sector. This belief is held even as the company faces intensifying competition and navigates a rich, yet costly, product roadmap. Recent executive changes within AMD appear to have had a negligible impact on near-term execution. Short-term catalysts for the company remain firmly anchored to its progress in the hyperscale AI market and the successful ramp-up of its Instinct accelerators and EPYC processors in cloud environments. However, the most significant risks facing AMD continue to be the fierce competition from established players and the potential for regulatory changes that could curtail its global revenue expansion. Among AMD's recent strategic initiatives, its hybrid quantum computing partnership with IBM stands out as a particularly noteworthy development. While this collaboration is not directly linked to the recent Chief Accounting Officer transition, it significantly bolsters AMD's AI-focused growth catalysts. By venturing into quantum computing, AMD is expanding its reach beyond traditional cloud and data center compute paradigms, tapping into next-generation workloads and customer segments. This move signals a forward-thinking approach to tackling future computing challenges. Investors are encouraged to acknowledge that as optimism surrounding AMD's future prospects builds, potential risks, such as increased government support for competitors, could alter the investment landscape. Such shifts could necessitate a reevaluation of AMD's market position and growth potential. Therefore, a thorough understanding of these external factors is crucial for informed investment decisions. Advanced Micro Devices' financial outlook projects a substantial increase in revenue and earnings by 2028, forecasting $46.2 billion in revenue and $9 billion in earnings. This projection is based on an anticipated annual revenue growth rate of 18.5%, which would represent a significant increase from the current earnings level of $2.2 billion. Such growth would indicate a $6.8 billion jump in earnings. Analysis from Simply Wall suggests that AMD's current stock price may represent a significant undervaluation, with a calculated fair value of $184.67, indicating a potential upside of 14% from its current trading price. This valuation is derived from a comprehensive assessment of the company's financial health and market position. While the consensus among Wall Street analysts points to challenges stemming from export controls and regulatory hurdles, the most optimistic experts foresee opportunities for AMD to accelerate its revenue growth to over 26% annually. These bullish forecasts also predict that AMD could surpass $12.4 billion in earnings by 2028, underscoring the divergent opinions and the importance of considering multiple perspectives when evaluating investment opportunities. Audience impact. Shareholders and market analysts are closely monitoring AMD's strategic decisions, particularly concerning its AI and data center ambitions, with discussions focusing on the company's competitive positioning and long-term growth potential amidst evolving market dynamics. AMD's strategic moves are critical in the fast-paced tech world, but what's grabbing everyone's attention right now? We're diving into the biggest chip stock showdown as analysts weigh in on Nvidia, Intel, and AMD. And that's a wrap on today's Essential Tech Updates. We saw Nvidia, Intel, and AMD in the spotlight with analysts weighing in on the chip stock race. Acer is dropping new Nitro gaming desktops with serious AMD and RTX power, and we explored how tech is making laptops more portable and powerful than ever. Plus, we analyzed AMD's strategic moves in the AI and data center space. Don't miss out on what's next. Hit that like button, subscribe to Qualcomm Pulse for more, ring the notification bell so you never miss an update, and join the conversation in the comments below. Follow us on social media too for even more tech insights.